The auto industry is one that is dominated by men, but there's a quiet revolution ongoing. The minority group, which are the women, are changing that narrative. In this edition of Business Outlook with me, Vivian Kai Lokko, I meet a group of women who are shattering the glass ceiling in Ghana's auto industry. Come with me. Oh, there's actually a lady called Shechanic, and she's pretty good.
All we ask for is really to give us the chance. Allow us to mess up. The same way you give the men the chance to mess up, give us the same chance too.
So one of the key forces in Ghana's auto industry is Shechanic, one of few women who are bracing the odds to be in this industry. And she's joined me now to start the conversation. Welcome to Business Outlook with Vivian Kai Lokko.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, what are you doing in this industry?
I know. Sometimes I find myself asking, what are you doing here? I'm here because I have to make a change the narrative. Once upon a time, for anyone to be in the auto space, it means you're school dropouts.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, when you don't do well in the exams, yes, say kono kusia at the palm kono kusia. Now it's called makeup. Back in my time was kusia funu. A lot has changed. So I needed to change that narrative.
Yeah.
Now the cars that are coming out now, it takes a lot of intellect. You need to be able to know the cars, know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So hence, that's why I'm here.
Did you always know that you wanted to be in the industry? I mean, how did you get it?
No.
How did it start for you?
Oh, about 10 years ago, I joined an auto company as a secretary. It was just to make some money to go to law school. That's my story. I needed money to go to law school.
Wow.
And when I joined the business, I didn't like that the owner felt the need to lock up his space anytime he's traveling. So I felt I need to step up. How do I do that? Ask questions, go into the field, be in the field with the workers, ask them questions. And then when the customers come, I'll be able to answer. So I'll give you a story. One time, a gentleman drove all the way from Tema to come and ask why his tire pressure was down. When he came, he said, "Oh, I'm looking for your boss. Oh, he's not in. How can I help you?" So, a woman, what can you do?
Wow.
Try me.
Stereotyping.
Exactly. But yes, that was a light bulb moment when I was able to tell him, listen, when you buy a vehicle, they always deflate the tires, check the door jar, the range, then you just pump it. It's like, wow, how did you know? That was my light bulb moment. I knew that is a problem that I have solutions to.
Yeah. So that's how it started for you. So that means when you were growing up, you wanted to be a lawyer.
I wanted to be a lawyer. Make me pass some.
So you went to senior secondary school. Which senior secondary school?
Every girl.
So you went to Every Girls?
Yes, I did.
What about the primary school?
I went to Shechanic International School.
You started Shechanic nursery?
Say again?
Nursery school?
Super Day Nursery. I'm not going to school there. It's also in Laboni.
So Shechanic, Ebri, and then KNUST. KNUST, what did you study there?
Social science. So I did geography, economics, elective maths. So geography, economics, that was my main.
So the elective maths wasn't there. Explain that.
It was there.
And then you finished that and decided, I'm going to do law. You also passed. And then went to that office to start whatever. And then your light bulb moment came.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, somebody has to start. I imagine you have customers coming in and they disrespect your colleagues just because they think they're not well to do. But these mechanics, they have money. They have money. Yeah. So somebody has to start. Somebody has to start a conversation and get the whole nation to know that, hey, just because you're a mechanic or you're in any kind of skills doesn't mean you are a failure.
Yeah.
Somebody had to start. Hence, Shechanic.
Yeah. So Shechanic, did you go to the auto school? Why did you go?
So this is where it gets even interesting. So just like how we are here and I ask questions. Why do you change? How do you change the brake pads? Why do you need to change them?
So while you were supposed to be in the office, you were in the yard,
asking all the right questions. And I'll stay in with the boys. So you have me doing it. If I need to disassemble the door handles, where to take off the door jam. You get me doing it. So always you ask, now, so there, why come question air conditioning? No, but so it was a 2-tier. One, I needed the workers to work hard so that I can deliver and meet the customer's expectations. Now, how do I do this? By sitting in, encouraging them, getting close and personal. So nothing I learned with my boss was, it's not just about ordering them. You show leadership by example. So
doing the work as well.
So by doing that, I didn't know that some years to come, I'll be building my own career.
Yeah.
Mine was just to make sure when my boss is not around, we do a good job.
Yeah.
I'll give you another example. So one time, Ochin in his car, when he was celebrating his, I think it was a 50th anniversary, and he wanted a golden carriage. Now, we had promised them, the company had promised, we're going to deliver. The moment my boss told him, we'll deliver on set time, he traveled. Now, you know, in Ghana, when people will just assume that when you can't meet a target, it means your boss is not around.
Yeah.
Your boss is too kind.
Exactly.
So I needed to change that. So we're supposed to deliver in 2 weeks. Golden carriage, never been done in Ghana. We had to make sure it's done.
What's a golden carriage? Tell us about it.
No, he had this Damien. It's an old vintage Mercedes.
Okay.
And he wanted the window awnings to be gold. He wanted the wheels that are chrome to be gold. He wanted his mascot to be gold. Like, it should look
bougie.
That's
right.
That so now is one of my favorite projects because it was a labor of love. I enjoyed it. I had to sleep in the office 3 days in a row just to get the boys to work hard. So we delivered.
And then it worked. So you started getting to know the business, the practical side, and all that. At what time did you go into really learning?
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I always say every time new cars come up, so I'm still learning. As an auto technician, your hands are continually on the cars. You never stop. Unlike the mechanics where you'd say you learn to a certain point, engineers, they learn to a certain point, and that is it. For the technicians, you're always, and be it the diagnostics, be it the research you're doing, be it simple fixes. So I'm always learning. And that is how everyone in my space should have this idea that you should always learn.
Yeah.
So
did you go to the ATTC, So everything was practical in that workshop?
Google, the internet, asking questions. For me, asking questions. That's my gold standard. I ask a lot of questions.
Okay. How many years did it take you for you to have a good setting for a car to be left to you to work on?
I believe it took about 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
That's a full school.
Yeah, about 6 years. But even that, we have interesting customers coming. So someone would want to come and say, hey, Obana matters or So you have to move them from just coming to try to making them stay and becoming ambassadors.
Yeah.
So now these I call them influencers.
Yeah.
They come in a bit skeptic. Then they stay. Then they go on to tell the world, like, hey, there's a lady who can actually do the work.
Yeah. Because you're really out there. I mean, I heard of you through a friend who said, there's actually a lady called Shechanic, and she's pretty good. And I'm like, that's interesting.
Thank you.
So, I mean, but this is an industry that is male-dominated, and the women are in the minority. What is it like for the few women in there? How do you guys maneuver your way in a male-dominated, industry?
Even if it wasn't a male-dominated, it's still very difficult. I got away with a lot of things because my name is Nana. And in Ghana, Nana could be unisex. So someone can come to the shop and say, I'm looking for Nana because he's heard Nana is good. So go and give your car to Nana.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. One time, one of my very influential clients, driver came in. He drove in and says, go and call me Nana. Rude attitude. I said, how may I help you? He said, Nana. Like, I know where this is going. So I made him sit down in the reception. Then the owner calls, Nana, we drive Nana, but the now kohun. I'm so, sir, mommy kohun. So I go back and I said, yes, see, if I can't bring me. Now when I put Nana, I won't can't share me.
But you said that, Nana.
So because of my name, I get away with it. But I mean, it is still very difficult. We have people who don't want women to talk back at them or to even talk to them. They would rather want to deal with a man. They find it very insulting that how dare you make me talk to a woman? Who is the boss here? You know, we get that every time. But we also appreciate that, and we are thankful that people are beginning to warm up to the idea that you would find a woman doing this. All we ask for is really to give us the chance. Allow us to mess up. That's what I always say. Just the same way you give the men the chance to mess up, give us the same chance too. You know? So yeah, it's interesting. It has a lot of dynamics, but it's all about how you respond to it.
What would you say was a painful day for you that you are like, gosh, I mean, being a woman, it's so so what?
Oh, so can I even mention this on TV? I almost received a slap. Because I was trying to explain that. Okay, so a Bentleys have very brittle bumpers, the front bumper. When it gets hot, it gets really brittle. And this customer brought it in and it cracked a little bit. I'm trying to explain to him that it didn't happen in my yard. Like, how dare you? There's another one. Oh, I have so many stories. Vivian, I have so many stories. So someone brought an E300 and she had to wait for her parts to come in. We asked that she pick up the car. When the parts come, we bring the car back. I said, oh, no, I trust you, the car, you can have it. So 3 weeks into the period, we realized that her rear glass had cracked. There's a high probability that the bear dropped the stone.
Yeah.
But when we called to tell her, they said, no, it didn't crack in my car.
My possession.
It cracked when it was with you. But then we had told you she had signed a document that says, if anything happens, it's on you. But no. And I was thinking, if only, I'm sure she wouldn't do this if it was a man.
Guy.
I'm so sure of this. Yeah.
So those were painful moments.
Costly moments.
And you had to pay for it.
I had to pay for it. Yes. Just so that I can keep her as a customer.
Yeah. So she still does business.
Well, yeah, she does. You're trying to take the money back small.
Right. What is a day like? I mean, working as a mechanic. What is a day like for you?
Oh, so it starts with responding to emails, requests. Now we have a lot of young ladies wanting to, because they've seen Shechanic, they want to be a part of the academy. So it starts with responding to emails and now social media, so WhatsApp and all the other platforms. Then going on to inspect customers' vehicles. They also want the bespoke service that we offer. Have to go there, check it out, give them the estimates. Then maybe go on to other jobs, other that I'm doing. But yes, I mean, it's always a full day. From morning to, I don't think I have enough hours in the day.
Right.
I don't think I have enough hours in a day, mainly because I love what I do. When there's so much passion, you don't even realize it's work.
That's how you see, the days is done. But you wanted to be a lawyer. I'm sure your parents were expecting that. Have they been supportive of this, industry you're in now?
Well, now, yes. Now that I've been on TV a couple of times, like, oh, okay, we had here. Okay, So yeah, it's now it's a lot better. But before, no.
Well, what kind of resistance did you face from them?
Now so if it's a one can. If it's a kind of school fees we one can. So it's always about waste of money. See, did you get the mindset? They feel once you drift into this side of the business, it's like you could have just gone to do an apprenticeship. I don't have to pay for school fees, but we need a foundation. So I always tell people, if you want to get into this space, make sure you have a degree, even a master's, because you need to be sharp.
Yeah.
Now the cars that are coming out, there's not for Musa and Seydou anymore. It's not for Musa and Seydou anymore. Like you need to always improve on your crafts. Always. So yes, they've warmed up to the idea that this girl If she wants to do something, she'll do it.
Do you have friends? And how do they feel you being, a mechanic, auto mechanic?
Yeah, I do have lots of friends. I have lots of friends. And it's almost as if they knew I would
You end up this
into
way.
Yes, because over the years, I found myself trying interesting things that I love, things that my soul loves, I'll do. So they're not surprised.
Right. And you went ahead to set up an academy.
Yes.
Tell me about this academy.
Yes. So this academy is a community. I call it a community of women in the space.
Okay.
It can be a very lonely path, especially when you feel you're alone, when you go to the workshop and you're the only lady at the workshop, when customers come in and they bypass you.
Yeah.
Or they talk down on you.
Yeah.
So you need that community. I needed that. And I still do. That support system.
But you then, before the academy, you were on your own. How did you manage this lonely, long road?
I had a very good support system. I mean, my boss then was good. He allowed me to try out a lot of things. My colleagues were very supportive. So I had a very good support system. Plus, I had made up my mind I need to change. You see, it's almost as if I needed to prove a point.
Yeah.
I had to change the narrative. I didn't like how school dropouts were treated. People went to the skill field were cheaper. Mm-hmm. I wanted to change that narrative. So it was a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a mission for me.
Right. So the community, this academy, it's for all the women who are in that space, who wants a safe place when they go through those challenges. And how has it been received?
Oh, the feedback from these women, sometimes it's very draining when you're helpless. Some people go through a lot of sexual abuse at their workplaces, and there's very little you can do because it's a system. Yeah. Thankfully, the previous government was hard on TVETs, went hard and big on TVET, so that helped a bit. But there's still a lot to be done. If only, I always say this, that if only we will cut back on setting up committees and getting the actual people who are on the ground to be involved. We can come up with brilliant solutions, lasting solutions that will help the community, because there are lots more girls who want to get into this. Yeah. But do you have safe space for them? And are we embracing them? Are we allowing bad people to take advantage of them? So that's what the community is about. I'm sure with time, I'm hopeful that with time
things will change.
Things will change.
If government watching, what would you want them to do apart from creating the environment, safe places and all that, to get more women into the TVETs, into all these technical areas to make things better?
Yeah. I think we should be intentional. It should go beyond just having meetings, creating headlines, coming up with projects. We should be intentional. I mean, most of my ladies that go to the workshop to do their internships, because it's part of the curriculum, the hazards, the threats that they've had to face, if only, because on paper, there's a government official supposed to go and check, but that's just on paper.
Yeah.
If we are intentional, we would realize there are lots of gaps. There are lots of things that we have to be doing, because it's one thing saying, hey, ladies, get into TVET.
Yeah.
There's another thing, actually making sure they stay
there.
There. And then when they come out too, create that enabling environment so that they can realize that it's not just about, cars, auto space is not just about the cars being under. There's a whole lot, from upholstery to the design of vehicles. There's a whole lot. The accessories, there's so much. So once we're able to expand and expand, make them know that, hey, there's so much you can do when you come out of TVET. That adds to the creating safe space for them too. Okay.
And I noticed that a lot of families are not happy when their daughters are going. What do you tell such families?
I mean, the things that we hear, the things I heard when I was starting, it'll be ding. I mean, there's a whole lot.
Wow.
So what I tell the parents is, look at me.
Yeah.
Yes, me if you tell me. Yeah. So it's good. I'm happy that I'm a good representation. When people don't see they can't fully understand. So now when they see a young woman who has gone to school, she could have been anything in the world, but she chose this path so that she can encourage a lot more women to explore.
Right.
Dream
big and do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want to do.
Okay. I'm going to go to see what you do really in the practical term. And then we see how you guys get dirty and all that.
Okay.
If anybody had told me that one day these electric vehicles will give us wahala, we are trying to take off the evaporator, and Faustina has spent quite a lot of time on it. Hopefully the customer would appreciate the time and pay for it.
we just want our cars within a short period.
Oh my goodness.
You guys take long sometimes. Sometimes it's like forever.
Would you want us to rush and break the parts? Sometimes we'll be there for like a month and you're not getting any answers. The guy is working on it. On behalf of all mechanics in Ghana, I want to apologize because we have to be able to update you. I mean, there's the peace of mind alone to tell, hey, you know, Miss V, I'm sorry, I told you I'll finish tomorrow. Please give me a few more days. It's just a quick one, but now Shechanic is here, so things will get better. Things will get better. So we have Faustina, our in-house AC expert. Faustina, how's it going?
So far, it's going well.
Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So Faustina, what do you do?
So I'm AC technician, and my work is to make sure everything about our car ACs works in here. So right now, we have issue in our evaporator. There is leakage in it. So we have to dismantle the dashboard, which is inside, so that we can get access to our evaporator. So far I'm just dismantling the discharge and then the suction pipes here so that we can get access to the expansion valve.
Okay. How easy is this job, or how difficult is this job? You do refrigeration, right? How easy or difficult has it been?
The difficult side is sometimes the troubleshooting. You know, it's very necessary to have a diagnostic machine, but sometimes you need your eyes to know what's happening inside here. So sometimes when it comes to leakages, it's very hard to find it sometimes. So right now that our problem is inside the evaporator, which is leakage. Because of that leakage, that evaporator, we have to dismantle the whole dashboard, which is inside the car, before we can get access to the evaporator. So this whole process is kind of...
Take how long? An hour?
This can take like more than an hour sometimes.
So trying to find the problem with it. What made you go into refrigeration? I mean, this field is huge. There are different areas. Why refrigeration?
So to me, I saw someone doing it, and it looks nice, and I see myself to be part of that. I see myself to be someone who can also do what the person was doing.
Well, who did you see and where?
It was a female. I'm long
when you were a child.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saw her working on a car, and you loved what you saw.
Yes, please.
So you decided to go into the mechanic or auto industry.
Yes, please.
So this was at what, JHS? SS?
Yeah, after JHS.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we were going to SS. So by the time you were going to SS, when your friends, we were playing, or you knew
I know what I was going to do.
But how did your parents, receive that, news that you wanted to go into this industry?
Oh.
At that age?
From the beginning, it wasn't an easy decision for them to make, because they were expecting me to become a nurse for them.
Okay.
So from the beginning, they were like, how can a female go into, like, they call them mechanic. How can a female go into fitting work? It's not nice. What do you get from it and other things? But because I know what I wanted to do, I went inside, even though they were not giving me the support from the beginning. But I went inside. But as time goes on, and then they saw that, okay, what I'm doing is good, and they see me to be somewhere, someone big in future. So they've started supporting me. Yeah. So anything that I need to get into the job, they are ready.
They are now ready. How was school like? Being in a technical school, how was it like?
Oh, being in technical school, especially with guys.
Yeah.
When
were
I
you
went,
the only girl in your class?
yes, I was the only female.
How many were you?
In JHS, we were 60.
SHS.
Yeah, we were 64, okay. And I was the only female.
Wow.
Yeah. So after that, my tertiary, I was the only female among 300 and something students.
You were the only girl there.
Yes, female.
How was it?
Well, I would say because I learned a lot from my SS. So the guys, I know how to handle guys. I'm not,
You're not timid. You are very assertive.
So I won't let you take me for granted because of something that, So because of that, me entering inside the tertiary, I don't see any big deal in it because I feel like I'm used to it. I'm used to being among the guys, so no.
Do you face any form of harassment being a woman, and how do you handle it?
Yeah, that was from the beginning, the SS. Some of the guys, they will come and then start playing with you rough because you have this. Some will come and start hitting your eyes. I slap them back. I quit.
No, you are not a pushover, so you slap them back.
Yes, I quite remember one guy tried doing that, and then I slapped the person. It became a little bit like disagreement between both of us. Yeah. But as time goes on,
you guys became cool and all that. Right. So you decided to pick refrigeration. What does it entail? This refrigeration.
Okay, so the refrigeration, it has 4 components, honestly. And aside these components, they have different accessories that help the component to work effectively. So the main components, we have the compressor. The compressor is here, this one.
Okay.
And then they have the condenser. It's in between this one.
Oh, this one.
It's in between it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this one is the expansion valve.
Okay.
So the evaporator is inside. That's where you get your cooling from.
Air that's evaporator.
Yes, please. The evaporator is inside. And then there are different accessories. They have a dryer here. This one, it absorbs like any liquid. That in a cycle, there is not supposed to be a liquid inside the refrigerant. So the work for that dryer is to absorb any liquid that
gets in. So these are the main components.
Yes, please. For refrigeration cycle.
Right. Do you have friends, and how do they accept this whole thing?
Well, most of my friends are males.
Right.
And
you don't want to be friends with us.
Yeah.
Why?
We ladies, sometimes we talk. And then the males, they don't talk. Yeah. So they just like to keep things cool, that's all.
Okay.
So I prefer the men than the females.
What do you think needs to be done to make the industry more receptive towards people like women?
As for the industry, okay, I think the education to educate we females to get inside the industry is our big issue now, because to me, I believe that my females are not getting enough education to understand that, okay, this job, females too can come inside and it's possible. The only thing that most of our parents tell us is that, okay, I want you to be a lawyer, a doctor, and without bringing in the engineering side. So I believe that when we're able to educate our females more about this work, coming inside will be easy for them.
But if a young lady is watching you and she wants to go into this industry, but she's afraid, what would you tell her? She's afraid that one is for men, two, the men will worry, three, the subjects are difficult, four, it's a lot of, the person's overwhelmed. What would you say to somebody watching?
Well, when you talk about afraid, this work, I just want to tell that female colleague of mine that it is possible for her to do it if only she's ready to do it. Sometimes before you can do something, you have to take risk. You know, if you be at your one corner and then be like, I'm scared, maybe when I come, you're not going to get to where you want to be. Sometimes take risk. You will see where you find yourself somehow. So I believe this work, if you want to do it, just come inside. Even if your mother or your father is not in support of it, just start. If you start and then they see that what you are doing is really good, they will come and support.
And the subject, so what did you study? In secondary school, what did you study?
Okay, so we did science technology, but it's about refrigeration. And then we did the practicals. And then we did ref tech. That one too is another course.
Refrigeration technology, am I right?
Yes, please. But aside that, so that's the elective. Let's say my practical side.
Okay.
But aside that, we do the normal science and maths and then.
That's for SSC. Then when you go in tertiary, what did you study? Which school was this? ATTC or tertiary?
So my tertiary is Accra Technical University.
Yeah.
So that place you have to do mechanical for 1 year.
Okay.
So after the 1 year, you move to the course that you want to do.
Really want to do.
So my second year of tertiary, I went into refrigeration because that's my main. Yes, please. So that place you do strength of material, elective math. That one is for the level 100, yeah, and then etc.
And a number of subjects. And how easy are they?
I would say it's easy. Mechanical engineering is very hard, but as long as somebody has done it, you can also do it.
Okay. So they should keep you. What's the end game for you? What is your dream in this journey?
Well, I see myself to be, in the next few years ahead, I see myself to be one of the biggest female engineering in refrigeration and air conditioning today.
You want to be one of the biggest. Faustina, we wish you all the best, and we know you become one of the biggest.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm going to move from Faustina and go to another woman who's also doing great stuff in the industry. Remember, this is the auto industry here in Ghana, and the women are in the minority, but there's a crop of young women coming up who are changing that narrative and, you know, shattering the glass ceiling to become some of the top mechanics in this industry. And Beatrice is one of them. Hi, Beatrice.
Hello.
Hi. What exactly do you do?
Okay, I'm a mechanic too.
Okay.
I deal with the engine work, suspension, and diagnostics.
So engine, suspension, diagnosis. So if I bring my car, you can deal with all these things.
Yes, please.
Wow. Why did you decide to go into this field?
Okay, I love cars.
You love cars?
Yes, when I was growing up, that's what I felt like. So I decided to work on them so that every blessed day I'll be seeing cars and I'll be enjoying working on them. Yeah.
What's your favorite car?
BM.
You love BM?
Yeah.
So far, have you worked on the BM? And
yes,
all that? You work on them
times.
a lot. And you love working on them?
Yes, please.
As well. Wow. So, I mean, you love cars and all that, but you could have been in the designing part and all that. Why did you choose a mechanical part?
Okay, a lot of females are into the spraying and the designing part, but I chose the mechanical part to let the females out there to know that this work is not for only males alone. You can be a female mechanic without spraying and those stuff. Yeah, you can also do the suspension and the engine works too. Yeah.
How was it like for your family to accept that you wanted to be? Did they always want you to, or what was the story?
Oh, no, from the beginning, they wanted, as I was schooling, they wanted me to be a nurse.
Okay.
Yeah, and I chose. So from the beginning, they weren't supporting until they see me working. Yeah.
Okay.
They saw me working then.
But how did you, so since they were not supportive, how did you get in into the industry?
I contacted this man, Semoni. He's a road safety teacher on TikTok. Yeah, so he was the one I contacted and he sent me to Covans. That's my boss. Yeah, Akwabenya.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went to stay with him. So he encouraged me, since my parents weren't supporting, he encouraged me I shouldn't give up. And every work I do, secretly he was taking pictures and videos to show my parents that this is what I'm doing and I'm really good at it. So that's when they came there and they were like, now they have nothing against my work. They are willing to support since what I'm doing, I love it and I'm doing it well. So now I have no issue with my parents, nothing. They are in support of it. My siblings, everyone supports me now. Yeah.
But I'm looking at you. You look so like a baby. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22. So at what age did you start the practical?
Okay, I started at 20.
20. So you've been in this thing for 2 years.
Yes.
Right. And how has it been like?
Oh, it has not been easy though.
What has been some of your biggest challenges in the industry?
Okay, this mechanical work, what I've seen to be the difficult part is when there is a fault on a car and you are assigned to do, if you are taking something off, you have to make sure what you are taking off, you look at it very well so that in case you are replacing it again, you don't make any mistake. Yeah. And you have to ask questions regardless of what you are doing. You have to ask questions because you'll be like, oh, I know what I'm doing. And you see, these cars, they are doing a lot of cars. So you might think, oh, maybe this is a Corolla car. You might think, oh, for Corolla, I know. But sometimes the little mistake you do cause a big damage. So questions too, it's good. Yeah.
So was there a day that, I mean, the challenge was so huge and you were like, Charlie, am I even sure I want to be in this thing?
Yes.
Well, tell us about that day. What happened?
Actually, we were facing in Takula. Yes, and that was my first time. My boss was like, okay, no one is teaching me how to do it. I should assume that's my shop. And someone has bring a car in for me to work on the intercooler. So I should try as much as I can to fix it. And I was under the car, I was wondering, like, what does this man want to do? Like, what's he trying to tell me? I don't know anything about this. So I was just looking at the car, like, and looking at the cooler, how it is shaped. So I fixed it and I called him. So I called him to come and look at it, and I fixed it well, but the hose, I exchanged the hose. The oil and the water, yes, I swapped it. So that's where I made a mistake at. But from the beginning, I nearly gave up because I didn't know anything about it. And he wanted me to fix it. But I encouraged myself and I did it.
What role do you think society can play to make it easier for people like you to thrive in this industry?
Okay. What I would say to them is they shouldn't discourage anyone, whether a female or a male, who wants to do this work, who wants to be in the engineering field. They should just allow the person to do, and it's going to be very good.
What are some of your favorite aspects of this job that brings you so much joy? See the way you're smiling.
Okay, sometimes when you're working and the work is so smoothly, sometimes when you're doing engine overhauling and you really know what you're doing, like you'll be working with happiness and stuff. Yeah. So mine, I do a lot of research. Yes. No matter what, I do a lot of research so that when I'm doing, I know how to assemble an engine. Okay. But yes, still, I do research about it.
On the particular make of the car.
Yes, please. Yeah.
So you love the assembling?
Yes.
Okay. I see. So when you started the mechanical work, then your parents didn't know you had gone into it.
Yeah.
So when they found out, I'm imagining your mom, who also wanted you to be a nurse.
Yeah.
How did she take it?
Okay, my mom was cool though, but she was like, B, I wanted you to be a nurse, but it's fine. Since you're working on a car, I'll take you as a car nurse. That's what she always say. Yes.
And then what about your dad?
My dad was shocked first time seeing me working on cars. Actually, he's a welder.
Okay.
Yes. So
but in the beginning, he didn't want you to.
He didn't want me to do it.
Because he told you why?
Yes, he was like, a female doing this work, anything can happen to you. Yes. And he being a welder, it has not been easy for him. as a man, and me being a female want to do this mechanic work, it was something else. And they were expecting me to do a nurse, and they were expecting me to go for nursing.
Nurse, and
It turned.
you still not had any regrets not
No,
taking
no,
the
no, no,
nurse?
no, 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 no. I love my work. Yes, I love what I do. Yeah.
I see. And your favorite car is BM?
BM, yeah.
The first time you worked on a BM, what was the feeling like?
Like, I even had a dream about it, like I was driving a BM after working on it.
Oh wow!
Yes.
You took the
Because my first time I was like, wow, my dream car, like I'm working on my dream car, wow. So, it's fun.
I see. So you are the first born or the last?
The last born.
Okay, how many are you?
We are 5 in all.
Okay. And your siblings are also happy?
Yes, they are really proud of me. Yeah.
I see. What was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject was maths.
You love math. So you have a background in...
Yes, I was a business student in SHS.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you read...
I read business management, economics, financial accounting, and cost accounting.
Okay. Which school is this?
In Presbyterian.
Okay. So you studied business. Oh, okay. I see. What would you say to a young lady watching who wants to come into this industry but they are afraid?
Just focus on your dreams. Nothing should discourage you for what you want to do. Don't listen to people around you. Don't listen to friends. Don't do this, don't do that. Just focus on what you want to do, and you'll be good at it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Beatrice,
Thank you too.
Beatrice is a mechanic as well. She's always wanted to be a mechanic for her love of cars and all that, and she finds herself in the industry now. This is Business Outlook with me, Vivian Kai. So this is another fantastic lady in the industry as well. What's your name?
Majete Mary.
Mary. So Mary, how is it going?
It's good.
How long have you been in this?
I've been in it for 4 good years.
4 years.
Yeah.
How did it start for you?
I started when I was JHS. I wanted to become an engineer, but sometimes it's so difficult because they say the job is for men, not for women. So JHS, they will discourage you. So that I wanted to become a footballer, but at the look of things, nah.
You wanted to be a footballer?
Yeah.
So you like the male-dominated fields, don't
Yes.
you?
Yes.
And then you changed your mind.
Trying to become
Why?
an engineer. Because I
What
want
led to the change?
Because in my family, we have all my brothers and sisters, uncles, students, all of them go to into the technical field, but not in our perspective, like the male domination.
Okay. So what kind of technical
They went for general art.
Okay.
General art. So I want to change the
Change.
system.
You want to be the
Yes, I want to change
outlier in your family. You wanted to do your own thing.
Yes. So that I won't go their way. I want to go to my own way.
Okay.
But now when I started it, right now my children are following me.
So you have cousins who are also
doing the engineering, yes.
Okay. So you started with wanting to do something different, and then here you are. So how long were you in school?
I was in school for 3 good years.
3 years. Okay. What did they take you through in school?
Through the mechanic aspect, the engine, spare parts, and when it comes to the car, everything around the car is house. But the thing that we doesn't do is the AC.
You don't do AC, but anything else?
Yeah.
So I can bring you any car, you can fix it?
Yeah.
Wow.
But the one that we find very difficult is the Mercedes Benz.
You don't like the Mercedes?
Yes, because this thing is too hard.
What is hard about
the
it?
parts where they are fixed, there is no space like how the Toyota and other cars. Yeah.
Compact.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges you face in this?
But when you go to the men domination, it's like the job is for men, not for women.
Yeah.
So that place you find a lot of challenges because when I went to my first attachment, it was like, hey, woman, what are you coming to do in the men domination? I was like, oh, this is the part that, and they will tell you saw tomatoes and other things in the market for you to go and sell. And you are here that you want to do engineering. You think that it is easy. And I was like, whilst that is my passion, I'll do it.
So that's for the human beings. But the work itself, what are some of the challenges you face?
Some of the challenges is when maybe the customer brought the car, you told him or her, oh, this is the problem. Instead of him to fix it, he won't do it. He will tell you, let me go and come. When you go and even that when maybe that thing is small to fix it. But before you go and use it and you damage other things. So when the cost they come, after doing everything, your workmanship tend to work.
Because the bill has become bigger because it's worsened the initial problem.
Yes.
So that's what people think about that. So
Yeah.
when the problem starts, you should bring it and for it to be fixed.
Yes.
But it's because you tell us, oh, you can manage it, so take it. That's why we also go and use it. Not so.
No. When it's like, oh, this is what is happening, you're supposed to go to a nearby mechanic shop so they'll go and check it for you. Maybe the problem is small, but by the look of things, let me use it. Small time before I bring it. But at the end, it will go and do another, it will go and spoil something else. Yes.
Something.
So that thing will become a bigger problem instead of you to change it. But when you come to what you're supposed to change, the same thing, you go and buy the same thing. That is the painful thing.
Yeah.
Instead of you to change it
before once and for now, you need to
go and buy a different one. Go and buy the one that you have already spot attached to it again.
Okay.
They need to become huge. When they are telling them, some of the customers are so difficult.
When you were in school, so you went to the school you went to is like a mechanical school.
Yes.
Okay. How was it when you were learning?
For the learning aspect, when the teachers came to class, they always encourage us. They will tell the boys, these are your younger sisters or your sisters. So what you are doing on the field, just help them to achieve the reason why they are here. So don't tell them that, oh, this is not your field. So when you come to the class, like the boys are happy to have females among them. Because when they come to learning, especially our engineer, we have different engineering class. The boys are there, oh, come, let's do this before say will come to the class, so that when they come, when it's asking the question, you'll be able to answer. That is
so
how
the boys have been supportive.
Yes.
Some of them.
Yes. And some too, they will come for only the 10 digits.
What is that?
Your number.
They want
like
to
the relationship.
have a relationship. How
with
do you manage that?
Oh, when you come to me, I'll tell you I'm not interested.
Have you faced any form of naughtiness from guys?
Oh, that one there, when it is a vibe that comes between the two of us. Because you are not in your own field, you are in their field. So anything that they will do, just ignore it and move on with them.
What is your dream?
My dream is to become the biggest engineer in the whole world.
Wow.
So other countries will come to me for ideas.
That's right. So how are you working towards that?
Through my education, I want to further my education so that I become the bigger.
So what's in education, the aspect of education, what next? After you've done the technical part, what next?
I'll go to the uni, go to the technical uni and go and further it.
And then?
And become,
Ogboro.
Yeah.
Mary, thank you. We wish you all the best and keep on being, lovely. Keep on pushing, right? So these are a young group of women who are redefining Ghana's auto industry, shattering the glass ceiling and making things happen for the next generation of women who may find themselves in this industry. My name is Vivian Kai Lokko. Thank you so much for joining me for this edition of the Business Outlook. We'll see you again for the next episode. Bye-bye.